Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today.
Good morning, traders. How are we? It's Monday. It is Monday, the 26th of September, to be exact. Guys, I hope you had a great weekend. I'm still recovering from mine a little bit. That's why I'm in my gym gear, ready to sweat it all out. Guys, so as usual, what we're going to do, we're going to look back at Friday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're also going to look at the news, as we always do. It was a volatile week last week, guys. Lots of interest rate decisions, lots of macroeconomic news. So yeah, it made it a volatile week last week, but we were still profitable. This is wonderful. And also, guys, just a couple of reminders. Above my head, you'll see our live stream on Wednesday. So every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. London GMT, we'll do a live stream where you guys can come on, ask as many questions as you like. You can actually come on face to face if you would like to have a chat with me. Don't be scared. Try it. So yeah, that's on Wednesday. And also, guys, our Discord channel. So below the comments, in the comments below, you'll have a link to our Discord channel where you can speak to like-minded traders. All right, enough of all that. So Friday. So let's look at Friday's trades, guys, first of all. And we had two. The first one was this. This was Bitcoin against the US dollar. All right, guys, and we were looking to buy this pair. Okay, so price for me, yeah, was in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Then price shot back up, breaking this high. Okay, so for me, price had changed structure. And then price came all the way down, back down to these lows, where we've had a couple of reactions. We had a reaction with this candle. Yeah, it's really rejected this level. Some buyers are here buying the market. And also, the one we were trading from was this one, guys, this green one that formed on Thursday. So again, there's buyers there. There's buyers pushing price up at this level. And, you know, theoretically, we're in an upward structure. So the idea was just to come from one of our grey zones back up to this blue line, even potentially this blue line here, guys, as well. Okay, so yeah, that was the idea. So that was our why. Remember, your day chart is the why, guys. So that was why we were looking for longs on this pair. Then, guys, if we go down to the H1, this is our how. How can we trade it? And for us, guys, we had, let's just zoom this out a little bit. Okay, so for us, guys, yeah, we had three potential grey zones. All right, so as you can see, the only grey zone that come into effect was this grey zone. Yeah, it didn't come down to here, and it didn't break this like we were expecting. All right, so price came down to this grey zone, but yeah, there's no candle here that fills me with confidence to take this higher. Yeah, it was just basically this whole, we had this large red candle come down and break this last H1 low and this grey zone. And then after that, we just had that, just a load of nonsense, really, to put, for the want of a better word, just a load of chop. Yeah, it just didn't do anything. Yeah, so for that reason, guys, I just stayed out of this pair. Okay. Looking at the charts, I still expect buyers to push this off of that level. But for me, there was no trade here. Yeah, all of this was just, yeah, I don't know what to do with myself. All right, guys, but yeah, maybe you traded it. Maybe you're in this trade. Please let us know how you traded it. But for me, no trade on Bitcoin US dollar, guys. Okay, the second one, from Friday was this. This was the euro against the New Zealand dollar. And we were looking to short this pair. This was an against trend trade. Yeah, it's because we were seeing price reacting at these last highs from over here are now reacting here. Okay, so we were looking for shorts away from this weekly high. If we zoom in, yeah, and what we'd seen at these weekly highs is this candle and this candle form. Okay, so we had sellers entering the market trying to push price down away from that area of resistance. Okay, so for that reason, guys, we were just trying to come from one of our grey zones, you know, and eventually potentially down to one of these blue lines. All right, our higher time frame targets. Okay, as you can see, guys, that didn't quite happen. Price hasn't come tumbling down, but let's look at the H1 to see if we had a trade. And for me, guys, we did. Okay, so yeah, first, I mean, this was a little bit too early for me. Okay, but it reacted in this grey zone here. Okay, and then come back down to the last H1 low. So that would have been a good trade, but the candle you would have had to enter it on is this. Okay, so does it give you enough risk to reward? Probably not down to this level. Okay, but I wasn't quite trading at this time, so after that, price come back up, and the first candle that I was interested in was this. Yeah, for obvious reasons. Yeah, come up to our grey zone, only just, but it did, and then come shooting back down. For me to get a risk to reward, I had to wait for a retrace, so I literally got into the very high of that candle. Okay. I put my stop above here, all right, and I took 80% of the trade back down to these lows here. All right, so this, guys, was my risk, and this was my reward. So, as you know, guys, what I'm looking for is price. Well, the first target is my H1 low or high, depending on if I'm shorting or buying. And once I get that, I close 80% here. I've closed 80%, I've secured some profit, I am happy, and I'm still in this trade for 20%, guys. So let's see if it does start coming down further today or even this week. So yeah, my stop loss is still here, but this is now, oh, see, told her it's not easy to draw with this pen. This is now 20%. My stop loss here, let me erase that. But my stop loss here is 20%. And then, like I say, guys, I'll probably just trail this stop. Yeah, so it's probably good where it is now. If price carries on down, I might trail it above this last high, this last high. Depends on how price action performs. But yeah, still in this trade and happy to hold it shorter. All right, guys. So yeah, that was a good trade for me. Yeah, made some profit, and I'm still in this trade. There were a couple of other candles, guys, you could have entered on. You could have entered on this candle potentially. Yeah. All right, but then after that, guys, yeah, it's getting too late on a Friday for me, to be honest with you. But yeah, could have entered on that candle, and you would have, yeah, hit your last H1 low here as well. So you'd still have to put your stop above here. You would have still hit your target. All right, guys, so Bitcoin, US dollar, no trade, Euro, New Zealand dollar, made some profit, and we're still in the trade for 20%. All right, guys, let's take a look at the trades for today now. So Friday, guys, we made a little bit of profit on the Euro New Zealand trade, but no trade on Bitcoin. And if you enjoyed the recap, guys, then please come join our channel. Subscribe to Simply Forex, smash that notification button, and also smash the like button, guys. Help support the channel. Thank you. Guys, today, Monday the 26th of September, we've got 3 potential trades. And I just wanted to show you the 2 from yesterday as well. Before I do that, guys, just a couple of reminders. Wednesday morning, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. We'll do our live stream, guys. So it's a great opportunity for you to come on, Ask as many questions as you like about trading, and I'll be happy to answer as many as I can. So that's Wednesday morning, guys. You can also come on and join us, like face to face, have a conversation. So if some of you would like to do that, there'll be a link in the comments below Wednesday's video. So yeah, come join us for that, guys. Also, guys, we've got our Discord channel now, so you'll see the link in the comments below this vid. So come join our Discord channel. Okay, trades for Monday the 26th of September. So the markets have opened quite volatile again. Yeah, if you look at some of the pound pairs, well, let's do that. Let's look at some of the pound pairs. Let's find one. Yeah, so this, guys, is pound, Aussie dollar. I mean, look at that drop. That is a crazy amount of pips. Okay, so yeah, pound has become a little bit untradeable. Let's look at another pound example. Pound yen. Yeah. Look at that drop. 160, yeah, down to 150. Yeah, so that's, yeah, a lot of pips. So guys, yeah, pound has become a little bit untradeable this morning. Also for me, guys, some of the US dollar pairs are just a little bit too overbought or oversold. Let's take a look at a couple of them. So US dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, I'm not saying that price could not carry on. It can. It can quite easily carry on, especially how hawkish the Fed were last week. But it's just everything's a little bit too oversold to me, or overbought or oversold on the US dollar pairs. Let's look at another one. New Zealand, US dollar. Okay. So again, yeah, very oversold, this one. Yeah, and it's coming down into a bit of support. But yeah, so again, US dollar pairs, let's move them. Just become too oversold or overbought. A lot of the US dollar pairs. The pound is untradeable this morning. So yeah, a bit of a tricky start to the week, a volatile start to the week. But what we can look at today, I just wanted to show you these from yesterday, guys. If you're still in that Bitcoin US dollar trade, this is not a trade idea because of this candle here is red. But again, yeah, if you said, Tom, you had to trade this, I would be long in this. Yeah, so if you're still in a Bitcoin trade, I would still be long in this pair. Okay, so this was the trade from Friday. Let's move that now. And Euro New Zealand dollar, again, if you're still in this pair, guys, I would still be shorting this pair. Yeah, we still had these wicks. These wicks are still rejecting the grey zone. I would still look for price to come down on Euro New Zealand dollar as well. Okay, but our three main trade ideas are as follows. Okay, so the first one is this. This is the first trade idea for Monday the 26th of September, and it is New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. All right, however, we are currently, guys, we are seeing a huge bounce up as we speak. Okay, so must be aware of that, guys. If we start getting large H4 candles bouncing up, then are we still interested in shorting this? Okay, so must ask yourself that. All right, but for us, yeah, we're still looking to short this pair. Okay, so price is clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and then it eventually broke. Yeah, we weren't too sure if these were going to hold. This sort of last level of support here was going to hold, but it didn't. Yeah, on Friday, got a very bearish candle. Okay, so this tells me sellers are still in control of this market. It's not too oversold. Yeah, the moving average 20 is only here. It's not too oversold, so I still think we can have room to the downside, guys. All right, so that's why we're shorting it. If I zoom out a bit, you'll see our target, our higher time frame target is this 7,700 level, this psychological level. So from our grey zone, potentially down to here. Okay, so yeah, we're looking to short this pair. Let's look at the H1 now to see how we can get in on this trade. And I've only got the one grey zone here, guys. So what we want to see, yeah, so this is this reaction we're seeing currently. Look at price pushing up from this 7,750 level. All right, so yeah, if this continues, yeah, maybe will we want to still enter it? Let's see. Let's see how price action pans out throughout the day. But what we're looking for, guys, is price to come up into this grey zone. We want to see a bearish reaction in this grey zone. We can get into the trade. We'll take price, first of all, back down to these last H1 lows, where we close 80% of the trade. My regular viewers know this is what we always do. Close 80% of the last H1 low or high, and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. All right, guys. So yeah, New Zealand Canadian dollar. That is our criteria to be met on the H1. We could, if we're feeling a bit more aggressive, there is a little bit of, price action in here. So maybe if price only comes up to here, and then we see a bearish reaction, yeah, then potentially we could get into the trade a little bit earlier. As long as we see that bearish candlestick pattern or a bearish reaction, we could get in a little bit earlier. All right, guys. Yeah, so New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar short. The second trade idea is this, guys. It's US oil. Yeah, so this is oil, guys, that we're looking at here. All right, and the reasons for that are as follows. So price has been in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, didn't create a lower low, and then broke this high. So there, I bet you potential buyers were buying off the back of that. Yeah, I promise you they were. But they would have been caught out. Yeah, because price instead come tumbling back down, created a new low, yeah, breaking these last lows here. Then we had a new lower high here, and then prices continued down, yeah, breaking these lows again. Okay, so this candle here broke those lows. So as you can see, guys, we're clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, price did try and jump out of this downward trend here. Okay, but that was quickly squashed. Okay, and then today, Friday, guys, we had this very bearish candle form that broke these lows. So we're looking for shorts. And my target is just this next psychological level of 7,700. All right, so we've still got a fair amount of pips to move into there. Okay, so, yeah, that's the reasons why we're shorting it, guys. Let's go to the H1 now to look at our grey zones. And we've got a couple of grey zones, as you can see. So the first one is this. Price could retrace here. Yeah, just this last H1 high here. And then we get a bearish reaction. We can enter the trade, take price back down to these lows, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run. All right, so that's the first idea. The second idea is this. Price could come back up to this grey zone, which corresponds with all of these lows here. All right, and again, if it does, great, we get good value for money. And then we want to see a bearish reaction, enter the trade. I would probably take price, first of all, back down to this grey zone, close 80%, yeah, and then leave 20% to run. All right, guys, so oil, we're looking to short oil today. Like I said, guys, because of a lot of the viewers trade oil, gold, Bitcoin, yeah, we started to look at a few of these pairs as well, guys, all right? So, yeah, oil, we're looking to short oil today. The next trade we're looking at today is this. This is gold, all right? So gold against the US dollar. And as you can see, guys, price is clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, we've got lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then it come down again. All right? So it's clearly in a downtrend, okay? The interesting bit here was this. There was a weekly... Yeah, there was some weekly resistance here. Yeah, some weekly support here. And we was wondering, will it hold on to this support? And the answer is no, it didn't. Yeah, if we look at the weekly candle, The LUT is clearly closed below that. Okay. So again, this gives us another piece of confluence to take gold against US dollar lower. All right. So that was the weekly chart. I've just shown you the day chart is in a downtrend. This is the day chart. And then we had this box. Okay. You had this box of indecision and then bang. We've got this candle form. So I like these trades. When you have some indecision, prices like I don't know what to do with myself, and then a strong bullish or bearish candle take over the market, and then we can trade off of that. And that's what's happened here, guys. So we can start shorting because of this large red candle that formed on Friday. Okay. And the idea is just to take price, where's my blue line? Yeah, potentially down to this level here, this 1600 level. Okay, so that would be my target. Let's look at the H1 chart now, guys, to see our criteria for entering this pair. So we've got a couple of grey zones. The first one is this. Yeah, so price could react here. There's these last highs and highs here, this low. So price could react here, guys. We want to see a bearish reaction. Okay, so we can enter the trade. We can then take price back down to this last low, close 80%, all right, and then leave 20% to run. Okay, so that's the first idea. The second idea is this. Price could retrace, just zoom out a little bit, up into this grey zone, which corresponds with all of these lows here. This is obviously a very good area where price reacts. So if that does, great, we get into the trade once we see a bearish reaction or a bearish candlestick pattern, enter the trade, take price back down to this last H1 low, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run. All right, guys, so yeah, they're the three trade ideas for today. Please bear in mind the markets have already opened with some huge volatility already. I mean, you've only got to look at the pound. And yeah, the US dollar pairs were a little bit too overbought or oversold for me. So yeah, these are the three trade ideas. So guys, let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis, I hope you are, then please come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button and smash the like button. Right, news for Monday the 26th of September. So yeah, nothing overnight, guys. The first piece of important news that we're interested in is this. At 7 o'clock London GMT, we've got the German GDP. All right, so yeah, a lot of eyes on GDP figures at the moment because we want to see are the markets in growth or decline. So this could really move any euro pair, guys. We carry on down. The next piece of important news is at 9 o'clock London GMT, and again it's coming out of the euro, and it's German, the German business climate. Okay, so again this could move any euro pair. At 2 o'clock we have more euro news, or euro speaker. So at 2 o'clock, the head of European Central Bank, Lagarde, is speaking. So she could move any of the euro pairs quite easily. And then after that, guys, no other news that we're interested in. So guys, that's it. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a wonderful trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.